In the spirit of sportsmanship, unity and peace and social service, and annual sports meet of the NEISSR officially open.
We did. A very good morning to each and every one of you present here. Respected Dr. Dolto Mehta, the Deputy Director, Team Member, Nagaland Bamboo Development Agency, Government of Nagaland, Principal Dr. Father Ciprianto, Vice Principal Father Lawrence King, faculty, staff, and to all listeners present here. I, on behalf of Students' Council for Social Change, warmly welcome each of you to the 10th Annual Sports Meet 2025 with the theme Beyond the Books. To start our program, on a meaningful note, I invite Ms. B. Senor Baka, Environment Secretary, STSC Nature, to lead us in the opening prayer.
Respect and unity throughout this day. Amen.
Thank you, Ms. B. Senor, for leading us in prayer. Every great event begins with a powerful message. I now invite Mr. Barnabas D, Games and Sports Secretary, STSC Nature, to take the keynote address.
Respected Dr. Tutu Mehta, Deputy Director, 18 Mayor Nagaland, Bamboo Development Agency, Government of Nagaland, Dr. Father CP Into, Principal of NEISSR, Father Lawrence King, Vice Principal Administrator, NEISSR, esteemed faculty members, dedicated staff of the Peace Channel, and my fellow students. Good morning and heartfelt welcome to the 10th Annual Sports Week. Today, as we gather under the vibrant banner of our team, Beyond the Book, we stand at the threshold of the extraordinary celebration. It's not just an Olympic, but of the spirit that defines who we are as today. As against all Secretary of the Student Council for Social Change, I'm deeply honored to all Secretary of the Student Council for Social Change. I'm deeply honored to address you all on this milestone occasion. The 10th anniversary of our sports meet is no merely a number, but it is a testament to a decade of resilient unity and growth. Our team Beyond the Blue is a resonant performing with me, and I hope it does with you too. It is a clear and goal to recognize that education is far more than grade we earn or the page we turn. It is about the people we become, the strength we build, and the bond we form, and the courage we muster to step beyond the confines of the classroom. I have the privilege of witnessing firsthand how sports wed us together as a family here at NEISSR. In the sweat of spring, the study of a match, or the church of a crow, we find something transformative. Sports put us to go stronger, not just in physical, but in character and spirit. They teach us to work as a team, to lift each other when we are stable, and to celebrate each other's victories as our own. That is what Beyond the Book means to me. It is about the discovering who, who you are when the textbook closes and the road test of life begins. This year has been a remarkable journey for NEISSR on the sport front. who has stepped onto the bigger stage, representing our institute with pride at inter-college sports events and even in the national level. These opportunities are not just a moment of competition. They are platforms where we showcase our talent, own our skill, and demonstrate the power of teamwork. In a time when nature is poised to make it mark beyond our campus, these experiences are more vital than ever. They remind us that our ability extends far beyond academic career. They live in our capacity to collaborate, innovate, and inspire. Today, as we launch this 4-day extravaganza, we are set to complete 26 events and commendable feat that reflect the diversity and dynamism of our student body. For track and field, to team sports, for individual challenges, and to collective ground each other is a chapter in the story we are writing together. And what a story it is. These 4 days will be test our endurance, spark our creativity, and deepen our sense of student and nation. They will get us beyond the classroom in a true sense of foreign lesson that no lecture has reflected. Our team beyond the board also invite us to reflect on the broader mission of nature. As an institute rooted in social science and research, we are called to be the agent of change, peacemaker, innovator, servant of society. Sports embody mission is a unique way. The brother and the virus unite diverse voices and remind us that we share humanity. Just as Dr. Mehta worked with the Nagaland Bamboo Development Agency, champion sustainability and community upliftment. Our OFO are here champions the growth of generation equipped to build a better tomorrow. And just as Dr. Father C.P. Ento, who helped guide us with a vision of peace, commitment to social work profession, impactful service, and being awarded the best social worker 2025. This sports made reflect his belief in nurturing well individual who excel just not in knowledge but in service. To my fellow students, I say this: let's make this day unforgettable. Compete with all the heart, but let the spirit we share upshine the wind with chase. Cheers for your friend, support your rebels, and embrace every moment because this is where memories are made. To all our faculty and staff, thank you for your unwavering support. You have given us the foundation to soar beyond the book. To our special guest, Dr. Meghal, your presence inspires us to see the bigger picture. How our Asian today reveals into the future. And to our Father Lawrence team, his channel team, keep us ground in value that matters. As we stand here, let's remember why we do this. It's not just about winning the trophy or medal. Though we may centrally strive for goals, it is about the laughter echoed across the field, the friendship that deepens with every game, and the pride we feel being in Nazareth. It is about proving that education is a journey of the body, mind, and soul. So let's run faster, jump higher, play higher. Do that get us to excel in knowledge and service. In closing, I equal our motto, Nazareth excel in knowledge and service. This sports meet is our chance to live that promise, to show that the world we are more than students, we are dreamers, the builders of a bright future. Let's stand beyond the good together with courage and joy and make this 10 annual sports meet because of what we can achieve, what we can unite. purpose, and passion. Let begin. Thank you. May God bless us all.
Thank you, Mr. Barnabas, for your inspiring words. What's a grand celebration without music? Up next, let's enjoy a special performance by Miss Belruino Say from BSW second semester. You may kindly take the time.
You shout it loud that I can hear the word you say. I'm talking loud, the same words. I'm criticized, but all your bullets ricochet. I'm talking loud, the same words. I'm pulling through, nothing to lose. Far away, ricochet. You take your aim. Far away. You shoot me down, but I will fall. I am better. You shoot me down, but I will fall. I am cut me down, but it's you have let you fall. Go down and not dead. Raise your voice, deep down songs make my bone. I'm talking loud, no saying words. I'm moving through, nothing to lose. Far away, ricochet. You take your aim. Far away. You shoot me down, but I will fall. I am dead. You shoot me down, but I will fall. I am
That was truly wonderful. Thank you, Miss Belruino, for adding melody to our day. Now let's hear from someone who has always encouraged us to push boundaries. I invite our respected principal, Dr. Father Cipianto, to share our exhortation.
Very good morning to everyone. Well, it is said that sports and games do not build character, but they reveal character. This morning, I have a very humble and single task to do. that is to welcome all of you to this 10th annual Sports and Games Meet. Thank you, dear Visagunam, the chairperson and the general secretary of Students' Council, NEISSR. Well, when you think of sports and games, you know a beautiful theme that you have taken beyond the books to make this day historical and memorable one. We have our special or rather chief guest to make this day very grand. Respected Dr. Toltu Mehta, Deputy Director and member of NDMIT, Nagaland Bamboo Mission Implementation Team, Government of Nagaland, and Secretary of Active and Farm Music Society, President of Swayama Sports Club, and a dedicated conservationist, nature lover, and champion of environmental initiatives. We are so proud. I heard about you from an IFS officer couple of years back. You are the runner to protect Amar Falcon conservation and save the trees in Nagaland campaigns in promoting sports, music, development, and inspire the young generation who are present and who are associated with you on the days to come. It is in this contest with immense joy and gratitude I, on behalf of the management, the faculty members, and the students of NEISSR, warmly welcome you to this 10th annual sports meet. Let's put our hands together to welcome Sir Mehta to our meets our family of NEISSR. Well, Sir Mehta, our institute is standing for social work promotion. Young, budding, interested young boys and girls to be the professional social workers who will bring changes in Nagaland and Northeast region. Therefore, we have a bachelor's degree program, BSW, and a master's degree program, MSW. And this is also a unique institute promoting peace and conflict transformation in MSW. That is the national level, it is standing as a unique institute promoting peace, promoting youth, and social entrepreneurship in the same program. Well, to you, my dear friends, sports and games are not just about competitions, as you all know. When I came to it is going to be 3 full days. It was really a bit shocking, but we reflected it is going to transform you, change you, and build you into a new team of social cadets who will be transforming yourself and transforming the society. Dear Sir Mehta, this whole program is organized, planned, implemented by the Students' Council. You may not have seen our invitation coming to you as a management or principal. We give this opportunity to the students to develop their competencies in leadership, organizing abilities, and planning and implementing in a very professional manner, meticulously planning and implementing and reaching its success. I, on behalf of NEISSR family, thank Barnabas, the keynote speaker. He pitched so well and he explained everything in detail. And he is the man who is spearheading as a secretary to sports and games of Students' Council and NEISSR. I wish on behalf of NEISSR family all the best to Mr. Barnabas D, Secretary to Sports and Games, along with Students' Council, Mr. Joiva and other members who are spearheading. I also remember Sir Bennett and Sir Vizu who are supporting them from the faculty side along with all the faculty members. and Father Lawrence, who is always with the students and the faculty to see everything is going well, and he has been doing amazing job. With this happy note, I would like to conclude and heartfelt thanks to all of you who are part and parcel of organizing this. And once again, thank you, dear loving Dr. Tulkamita, for gracing this occasion with your esteemed presence. We look forward to your words of encouragement and much more. We look forward to collaborate with you and with your department. And we as a social workers, we are ready to serve and protect the environment. That is our major mission. And we found you are the right person to inaugurate this 10th Sports Day. Thank you very much and God bless. Naisarians excel in knowledge and service.
Thank you, Father, for your words of encouragement. Now it is our privilege to hear from our special guest, Dr. Tolto Mehta, Deputy Director and Team Member, Nagaland Bamboo Development Agency, Government of Nagaland. Now it is my honor to invite Dr. Tolto Mehta to share his thoughts with us. Before that, allow me to present his brief biography. Dr. Tolto Mehta is the Deputy Director and member of Nagaland Bamboo Development Agency, Government of Nagaland. He also served as the Secretary of the Rattle and Hum Music Society and President of Sonoma Sports Club. A dedicated conservationist and nature enthusiast, he spearheaded the Amur Falcon Conservation and Sava the Trees in the Nagaland campaign. Holding a Bachelor of Veterinary Science and Animal Husbandry, he remained committed to environmental conservation, community, and youth empowerment. Before he takes the stage, as a token of our appreciation, we would like to present a small gesture of gratitude. To do the honor, I would like to call Dr. Father Cipriano to do so.
A very good morning to all of you, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. That's what we hear in Indigo. It's such an honor to be here today in this beautiful campus, this beautiful institute. And I want to thank the Student Council for Social Change for inviting me to be part of your 10th annual sports meet. It has been here for 10 years, right? 10 weeks, and today is the first time I'm stepping into this wonderful, peaceful institute. And I thank you once again from the bottom of my heart to be part of this celebration. When I walked into this facility, the words that I could just read from everything that's written around here and from all the faces that I see. It's so inspiring. It is so inspiring. It is awe-inspiring that I'm so encouraged to become a better person myself after coming in, to be a more peaceful person. And one more, you have a fantastic name for this institute. You call it the Peace Center. As you all know, peace is what we need right now in this world.
I came with a different topic, but I'm so inspired to talk about this already. The moment you're logged into YouTube, you see the news channels. I don't see much peace happening around the world. Any news channel you go to, Naga Hobby, National Hobby, International Hobby, you go to Al Jazeera, BBC, Washington Post, New York Times, it's all about conflict. And I'm so happy that your principal just told me that this institute is about building lives and encouraging lives to take on conflicts that our world is meeting now. Conflict intervention, what was that you say? Conflict and transformation studies. How beautiful is that? So I'm so inspired after coming in here. I wish to learn from you. In fact, the other is the other way around because this is such an interesting topic for me. I myself, as a citizen of Nagaland, I want to look forward to a future that is peaceful, to a society that is peaceful, and with a lot of helping hands going around the community. And I feel like I should also enroll in this college once to learn from all of you. Because as you say, life is an endless process of learning, so I don't feel I'm old enough to be learning once again, especially about peace. I want to thank our chairperson, Ms. Isekunutol, for leading this service. I want to say thank you to Mr. Barnabas team, Ms. Gulguriano Sekose for that fantastic song, Titanium. It's one of my favorite songs, which I used to play loud when I was young. And it's a very inspiring song. I think it's the right song for the occasion. And of course, I want to thank Dr. Father C.P. Anto, Principal of NEISSR, for your words of exhortation. Today, since your topic is beyond the books, it's such a beautiful topic. It is already encouraging me to think outside the box. Beyond the books, for me, it's like outside the box, outside the bubble that the society creates. A bubble uh, where we are dictated. A bubble where we are not allowed to think beyond what we are supposed to think. So beyond the books, although this is a sports event, I'd like to take this opportunity to encourage all of you to think outside the box in whatever you do. I had a friend once who started a business in Kohima. He started a small venture of serving milk to each and every household in the colony. You know, that is something which we used to get from our milkman every day. But his was slightly different. His was slightly different. Along with the milk, you get a newspaper, and you also get some inspirational notes. So he was not earning much, but the initiative he called was Milk and Beyond. So he wanted to think outside the box. He's a milkman. He didn't want to call himself a milkman, although he's doing the job of a milkman. But he said milk and beyond. So along with your milk, you get your newspaper, and that way he's also making extra money. But also that gives us the convenience to, get all these amenities from one person. Thinking outside the box is not easy actually. This is what makes champions and winners. People who win in this life are those people who can think outside the box, who can run the extra mile, they say. Or some people they say who can sweat the extra bucket, or who can bleed the extra blood. These are people who win, who achieve in life. As I am from the environmental background, I want to encourage all of you to apply this even in our uh, goal of social service. Social service, in my understanding, it has a lot to do with the environment also. And when we talk about social service and environment, the word environmental stewardship comes along. And when you say environmental stewardship, uh, literature says that it refers to the responsible use and protection of the natural environment through active participation in conservation efforts and sustainable practices by individuals, small groups, non-profit organizations, agencies, institutes, and other collective networks. So, what do you do? Whom do you call an environmental steward? An environmental steward can be of three types. I'm sure you must have heard of this, right? They can be a doer, uh, a donor, or a practitioner. A doer can be anybody. It can be a student, it can be a housewife, it can be anybody on the street. It can be anybody in the community picking up that sweet wrapper or cleaning the drainage. That can be a doer. A donor can be somebody who doesn't do that physically but can contribute financially. And then you have practitioners. Practitioners are like scientists, the technocrats, who are all out to bring about solutions, for example, for mitigation of climate change. So environmental stewards can be of three types. You can be any of these: doer, donor, and practitioner. So any of us can fall into any of these three categories. And I encourage all of you to fall into at least one of the categories. It's interesting. You introduced me as somebody who was fond of Amar Kalkans. Yes, uh, I'm also into music, although I was a veterinary doctor. Then I'm doing my work in bamboo. So when I was intricately into music, I was a music journalist. So when the when the show Naga Idol, how many of you heard about Naga Idol? It's one of the first reality shows of music, even before YouTube came into existence. It started in the year 2006. So when Naga Idol was started, I was made one of the judges. And in one of my courses of journey to Mokokchung, because this Naga Idol was organized by the Mokokchung District Art and Culture Council, MDACC. So almost all the recordings, all the events happen in Mokokchung. And since I stay in Kohima, I have to drive from Mokokchung, come back. So in one of these journeys back in 2009, when I was coming back from Mokokchung after a grilling session of uh, uh, recordings and auditions for the Nagaido, I was driving back with a couple of friends, and along the stretch in Wokha town. How many of you are from Wokha town? Can I see your hands? Anybody from Wokha? Nobody? Nobody from Wokha? Anyway, it's a beautiful town. So when I was crossing Wokha town, then I saw thousands of birds along the roadside in 2009. That was in October. Thousands of birds, and then we stopped to have lunch. Then late lunch, then I was looking at a bird and I was trying to figure out what bird is this. I've never seen this bird in my life. Although I know a few birds in my life, like dogs, pigeons, parrots. This bird was so different that it caught my attention, and they were selling it in thousands. Somebody was already wearing an apron and making barbecue and selling it. Even me, I tasted. Then I asked the locals, itu cirian itu apa cirian? Tetapi begitu aja. Huh? So is this bird from Wokha? I asked. Then they said, Salde Ekbar Ahe, we said. That caught my attention. Okay. So it's a migratory bird. So I asked another guy, so how much do you catch? I mean, how much are you selling it for? He said, only Jura 50 rupees per number. Means in a pair, 50 bucks. So cheap. That means these birds, I mean, it's plenty, it's just everywhere along the roadside. I also bought some live ones. My friend also bought some, and we came back to Kohima, and I did some research. And I have some friends in the forest department also. We did some research together, and I found out that this bird was a very rare bird. It was not indigenous to Nagaland. Imagine the people selling it do not even know their names. You know, like this kabutar, duduko marigo, it's a dog or pigeon, or they don't have a name for it. So I did my research and found out that it's a migratory bird. It's not indigenous to our land. Then I started doing more research and found out that this is one of the rarest birds that fly more than 4,000 kilometers non-stop. And not every bird can fly like that. It's one of the rarest birds. And we're just selling for 50 rupees per kilo. So I thought, why? I think we should do something about this. There is something in this bird. So after I did some research, then gave a I gave a write-up in the newspapers just to create an awareness of these birds, just to see if I can invoke some thoughts, if some people are aware of this. So I did my research and wrote Nagaland Post, Eastern Mirror, Morung Express, everywhere, just flashed it across the local dailies. Then I went to my friend's house. Remember, we also bought some. He bought around 4 or 5. Mine was still alive. I was just trying to feed them, but getting thinner, feeling more guilty if I had bought them. So I went to my friend's house the other day. The next day, I met his mother. Then my auntie said, Toto, that was a beautiful thing you wrote about the birds in the newspaper. I read this morning. Thank you so much for educating me. I didn't know these birds were like that. Jehovah said, praise the Lord for these beautiful creations. And then she said, I wish you wrote it yesterday because we cooked and had it last night. then, then I said, it's okay, since we are not aware. That's the reason why I wrote it. Then I came to find out that these Amur falcons, these are amazing birds. They they fly all the way from Siberia, northern China. They fly all the way to South Africa. That's like from the top of one hemisphere to the other. And these birds, when they're going to make their 4,000 kilometers journey across the Indian Ocean, they have to cross the Indian Ocean. And there's no stopping there. There's no Pipema, no Mitipema stop. It's a non-stop flight across the Indian Ocean, which will take them at least a week of non-stop flight. So when they fly down from Siberia, they make a pit stop in Nagaland. That's where they eat, they drink, they fatten up, they build up their energy reserves, they fill up their tanks, to fly across the Indian Ocean, non-stop for a week, 3,000 kilometers. So when they land in Nagaland to roost, to eat, they're already tired because Siberia is very far. It's very far. It's about 1,000 kilometers. So when they come to Nagaland, they're here to drink our water, to feed on the termites, and to rest fatten. And when they come, they're already so tired. The villagers are waiting for them. The first night they come, they're already tired, exhausted. The villagers, they go and, with their mosquito nets, everything, they just catch these birds. Upon catching, some of them out of fright, they fly out. The instinct is to escape. So when they fly out, Their other instinct tells them to go to South Africa. Remember, they just arrived tonight and they're being caught. And when they fly out, the instinct tells them to go to South Africa. That's when they start flying to South Africa. Thousands and thousands of them. And when they are about to reach the Indian Ocean, they realize that they don't have food in their body. They don't have another fence. They don't have water. So they just drop down in the ocean in thousands. Because it's the instinct telling them to go to the southern hemisphere. When I heard about this, I felt so sad. And this is not fair. We're sending these birds to their grave. Here we're catching them and eating them. Plus those who are escaping we're just sending them to their watery graves. So I thought we should do something about it. Then went to the villagers. It's all community. It's all community-driven venture. Thanks to the people there in Bangti area, in the Doyam Basin. Different initiatives got started, even by the Department of Forest. And now the villagers, they know that these birds are precious. Now they even find themselves. Somebody kills Namur Falcon, is fine. And that time I was thinking in 2009, something struck me. If we can save this bird, because this bird is flying across the world, and it is making Nagaland its headquarters. So if we can save this bird, probably this bird can take the story of Nagaland across the world. That's what I thought. And somebody else also thought the same thing. So I was telling the villagers, after in my second phase when I went to meet them, I think we should promote this bird. In fact, this can become an ambassador of Nagaland. This can become an ambassador of our state, and it can promote tourism also. And truly, and fortunately, now Doyam area has become a tourist hotspot when the Amur Falcons come in the month of November and December, October, November, December. So thanks to the people there, they did a fantastic job. And now Nagaland is called the Falcon capital of the world. You can Google it up. Because of the Amur Falcons, we are now called the Falcon capital of the world, which means Nagaland is also championing in one of the environmental aspects of preserving one species of bird that flies across the world and it's carrying our story. I have a lady friend, an old lady friend in South Africa, whom I met when I went to watch the 2010 World Cup in Cape Town. After our initiatives, she also got interested to study about Amur Falcons. So that's a South African of it. Then she found out that she was so amazed that the same birds that are coming here in Nagaland have reached Cape Town. So this bird is like connecting us, you know. So I'm thinking we should connect with those people in northern China, where the birds they lay the eggs, they hatch. So in winter they fly down to the southern hemisphere. In summer they come up. Yeah, and amazing these birds. Some of you might be a bit bored also, but just to get you interested. So these birds, when they fly down to South Africa, they cross the Indian Ocean. But when they fly back to northern China, Siberia, they take the land course. They don't fly across the ocean anymore. So they cross 4 continents. That was why the Nagaland is now called as the Amur Falcon capital of the world. Okay, so like that. So small initiatives. I'm not saying I did that initiative myself. It's a community initiative. Small things that you do that can catch your eye. That you can think outside the box. Coming back to your theme, beyond the books. Beyond the books. That falcon was not my cup of tea. That time my cup of tea was audition those people singing in Naga Idol. The Kelly Clarksons, the Avril Lavigne's that time. So if you can think beyond the goals, there's so many things you can achieve and you can contribute. Um, I'm so happy that this institute has so many professional progressive circles, your startup programs, which I just read from there. I wanted the students read. Anybody has memorized those startups? Anybody? Okay, anyway, that's maybe that's not part of the curriculum. But these startup programs are actually what this country needs. Change will come from startup programs. Startup programs. And when we say startup programs, it's not just about getting employed, generating livelihood. It's about your contribution to the society. So I'm so happy that this college, this institute is having so many startup programs to choose from. You even have a startup program, what was that? On YouTube, Global Peace Network, and Heritage Education Circle, the Morum, that caught my attention. How many of you know what's the meaning of Morum? Jane Huma. What is a Morum? Anybody knows what's a Morum? We all know what's a Morum, right? It's a house. But back in those years, a Morum is a youth hostel where boys and girls alike they go not to do bad things, but to share ideas, to share each other's successes, and to celebrate if somebody has jumped over a river or climbed the tallest tree in the village. That's what Morum is all about. So if you can create this institute as a Morum, it's already a Morum, I feel like. It's a youth center. There's so many things that you can share with each other. Competition should be there, like your sports. Appreciation and celebration of someone's success should also be there. How is your sports conducted? Like, is it class-wise or house-wise, or how is it? House. So, how many houses do you have? Four. What are the names of the houses? Huh? Ninja, Knights, Knights, Vikings, huh? Kushido, Kushido, and Ninja. I thought I was watching Netflix. Kushido is Japanese. Who are the Kushidos? Let me see your hands once. Ah, they look very Japanese. Arigato. That guy looked very Japanese with that mask over there. Okay, Kushido group, have you heard of this band, One OK Rock? A Japanese rock band? Have you heard? Okay. Did you know that we had a Japanese band in the Hornbill Festival last year? Right? Okay, so hopefully this year also, if Japan, since I'm also part of the Hornbill organizing team, if Japan agrees, we will still look forward to their partnership this year, and we want to bring a big band. So let's hope and pray. Kushido, that's for you to pray about. And then Ninja is also Japanese. Oh, so many Japanese. Vikings, they're from Europe. Vikings, and what was the other team? Knights. Knights in shining armor. Let me see the knights. Oh, wow. Oh, there's a lady knight. Okay, good. So, knights, you have a big role to play. Even in environment, you should all earn your knighthood, even in environmental stewardship. So, four groups, right? Four groups. So, one of these team is, do you change the name every year, or is this a consistent name? Yearly. Okay, so which means uh, even the members change in the group. So that means you don't have a defending champion, like for say, for example, football. Or how do you go about it? So okay, so last year, for example, last year the team who won football had a different name, right? Okay. So youth hostel coming back to tomorrow. It's about appreciating each other's successes also. That's what they do in the villages. Somebody climbs the tallest tree at night and come and brag about it, and the friends will appreciate and congratulate him. And then he'll also teach his friends what are the techniques he used to climb the tree. Whether he had to do more handwork or footwork, those kind of things. So youth hostel Moruk, basically this institute can be about interchanging ideas, exchanging your ideas on how to become better peace. What do you call stewards? It's very interesting because this institute, you should all be very proud of yourself that you are students of this institute. Because this institute is in the state's fastest developing district, Chumukedima. This district has already become a hub for sports, a hub for health services, a hub for hospitality, so many hotels, resorts around here. And most importantly, this district has become an educational hub. And you should all be very proud of yourselves that you are in this institute, in the fastest growing district in the state. I was told that we have students from Arunachal, as far as down South Kerala, from Assam, from Manipur. I want to thank you for being part of this institute, for being able to. Can I see you? Can you stand up? Maybe just can you stand up? The students from outside Nagaland. Okay, okay, okay. Oh, so many. Okay. Can we all give them a give me hand? We want to thank you and we hope you have the best experience when you are staying in Nagaland. Any bad experiences, please share with father. Any good experiences, share with your friends. We hope you go back one day, you go back to your home states, you become ambassadors of Nagaland. You tell our good stories. We thank you so much. So, like I said, Chumukedima has also become an educational hub, and you should all be very proud that you are students of this very, very anointed institute. Never have I heard about student council having a name like Student Council for Social Change. That's the first time I'm hearing in my life. Yes, we used to have Science College Students Union, Arts College Students Union, Tetso College Students Council. I've never heard Students Council for Social Change. And it's such a beautiful word. It's such a beautiful word. From the word itself, when you're a member of this, when you become a bona fide member of the student council, you're already contributing towards social change. The day you enroll your name, you pay your admission fee to be here, you have paid your admission fee to be a steward for social change. And it's so beautiful. I'm going to learn so much from your institute. There's so many things that I can talk about. About bamboo, that's a long topic again. But I just say bamboo is the fastest growing tree in the world. Plant. It's just a grass. You know, it's just a grass like out there, your carpet grass. The same family which decided to grow tall. That's all. So it grows about 35 to 40 centimeters in a day. So that makes it the fastest growing plant in the world. A 3-year-old bamboo, mark my words, a 3-year-old bamboo can sequester as much carbon as a 30-year-old tree. So a 30-year-old tree and a 3-year-old bamboo, they are doing the same work in sequestering carbon. You know what is sequestering carbon, right? Using up carbon to produce oxygen. I did not see a single, I can see some bamboo there, bamboo grows there. Yeah, sorry, I can see now. So bamboo has a lot of benefits. As it sequesters carbon, bamboo is one of the only plants that produces the negative ion, ozone. You must have heard of ozone, right? When we talk about environment, we have to know about ozone. It's the ozone layer up there that protects us from all the poisonous UV rays. But it's the greenhouse gases that we produce that is depleting the ozone. And now that's why our planet is becoming warmer. It's becoming warmer because that blanket is getting slimmer and thinner. That's why the heat of the sun is coming down on us now more profusely. What bamboo does is it produces ozone. So in some of the villages, even nearby villages, I heard some village council give an ultimatum during the dengue outbreak, to cut down all the bamboos. Nearby village, I will name the village. The village council gave an order to cut down all the bamboos. It will eliminate dengue virus alarms, mosquito alarms. When I heard that, I said, that is very wrong. It's like trying to kill all the dogs because there is rabies. So, in fact, bamboo doesn't promote mosquitoes. One myth, you have to just trim the bamboo like to the height of say 7 feet. Trim it like any other trees. Trim the branches so that the bottom part of the plant is not damp. When it's damp, then mosquitoes will come. If it's not damp, there's no mosquitoes. And these bamboos, like I said, these are natural air purifiers. Natural air purifiers. In Japan, my friends Ninja and Bushido. In Japan, you know that there is a garden, bamboo garden, which health institutes send their patients to. People with asthma, with respiratory problems, they send to these patients to walk across the bamboo garden for about an hour every day. And it has shown that those people, even with lung cancer, they have improved because bamboo produces ozone, and that ozone helps them clean their lungs. People with asthma, when you take a walk in the bamboo garden, or you sit down below, I can see a bamboo grove there, provided there are no mosquitoes there. You can go and do your studies there, work with your laptop, just sit down below the bamboo grove. You'll feel, and if you can do this even for a week regularly, you can feel the difference in the way you breathe. You feel like your lungs are opening up. I swear to you, you can try. And so bamboo is something which is so integral to all of us Nagas. Every Naga tribe will have a different name for bamboo, right? And it is something which grows everywhere. So I just want in this small few minutes talk, I just want you to encourage to plant more bamboos around your household. It's a natural air purifier. If you can just plant it in your compound. Now people have started selling air purifiers. It costs a lot, from 5,000 rupees to even 2 lakh rupees. One bamboo sapling will just cost you 35 rupees. If you can just plant the bamboos around your house, trim them properly, rest assured the air around your house will be purified. That is how much it is. So on that note, I had to touch bamboo since you introduced me as a team member of bamboo. There's so many things that we have to talk about, so many things I want to learn from you. Sorry, my speech went a bit long. Normally I don't speak this long, but I was so encouraged and inspired. And I thank you once again for giving me this time to be part of your sports meet. How many disciplines of sports are there in your sports meet? Sports secretary, I'm sure. Oh yeah, I think sports secretary is going to give Yeah, Miss Machinke Winifred. I'm sure she'll be. Oh no, that's off taking. Uh, Mr. Barnabas Deep. Mr. Barnabas Deep, you already said. So how many disciplines of sports are you playing? 26 disciplines. That's an Olympic. Wow. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Okay, okay. I wish you all the best. Anyway, on that note, I will conclude my speech and I want to thank the college once again, the institute. All the best in your initiatives for ushering in peace in our society, in the much needed context of the Naga society. And I want to congratulate the Students' Council for Social Change for organizing and for inviting me. I wish you all the best. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir, for your insightful sharing and inspiring words. Your emphasis on thinking beyond limits and sharing your life experiences truly resonate us. We truly appreciate your time and contributions. Your message will stay with us as we move forward. Thank you, sir, once again. To express our gratitude and appreciation for everyone who made this event possible, I now invite Mr. Joybasi Santam, President SCSC NEISSR, to take the stand.
A very good morning to you. Most respected Dr. Dolto Mehta, Deputy Director and Team Member, Nagaland Bamboo Development Agency, Government of Nagaland, Father CBA Principal Laser, Vice Principal Father Lorensky, faculty members, students, and sports officers. At the outset, I would like to thank your Venegat for giving us this wonderful day. On behalf of the Students' Council for Social Change Laser, I would like to extend my gratitude to each one of you on making it to the 10th annual sports meet. I am deeply grateful to our special guest, Dr. Toto Mehta, Deputy Director and Team Member, Nagaland Bamboo Development Agency, Government of Nagaland, for making time out of your busy schedule to grace this occasion and declare the sports meet open. Your presence has inspired us, and your words of encouragement will motivate us to strive for excellence in all our future endeavors. I would also like to give thanks to our principal, Dr. Father Sikendo, for his inspiring exhortation and for his tireless effort in promoting sports and extracurricular activities in our institution. To our student performers and participants, I would like to appreciate your talents and enthusiasm. Your performance showcases the diverse talent of our student community, and we are proud to have such gifted individuals among us. Special thanks to all the participants, chaired by Ms. Ikonoto, Assistant General Secretary, Students' Council for Social Change. To my fellow team members, volunteers, and support staff, thank you so much. I won't be able to thank each one of you in person, but your effort has never been left unnoticed. To our faculty members, we thank you for your support and encouragement. Your presence here today has motivated our students and to participate and excel in sports and other extracurricular activities. To our students, we congratulate you on this momentous occasion. May this sports meet be an opportunity for you to showcase your talent, create memories, and make new friends. Lastly, to our fellow participants, I look forward to an exciting and thrilling sports meet ahead. May this sports spirit and sportsman fair play be with each one of us. Thank you so much, everyone. God bless us all.
Thank you, Mr. Joybaya, for your words of gratitude. Now, we will proceed to the football ground for the remaining session. I request all the team leaders to coordinate your respective group and make a line in the football ground.
public. We, the participants of NEISSR's 10th Annual Sports Meet 2025 solemnly pledge to uphold the true spirit of sportsmanship, fairness, and integrity. We commit ourselves in service.
With that, the 10th Annual Sports Meet 2025 is officially open.